So, hello, Katja. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
And what was the problem with the tournament? Because if I know well, you are out.
Yes, unfortunately I'm out. I think I made two bad decisions in this tournament, and that cost me a lot of chips. And the final hand was, I think it was a bad decision to push my chips in with pocket jacks. I was new at the table. I lost a lot of chips with exactly the same hand, but I laid down my jacks and I came to the new table and I opened with a standard raise. Blinds were 200, 400, 50, 50 ante. And I opened the race with 2,300. I had only 9.5 or 9,000 chips left after this hand before.
Yeah, it was the half of the average, right?
Yes, exactly. And then I got a re-raise from the button. He made it to 4,500. And yes, well, you can decide now. You can push your chips in, or you lay down this hand. And I decided to push my chips in, and he called. Of course, he had pocket aces, so I was really in a bad shape with my jacks. I think this was a mistake. I can lay down this hand again. This is very hard when you play 7 hours tournament poker, to lay down those hands with less chips. But of course, when you're a good player, you can lay that down, and I'm very angry with myself that I had the decision to push my chips in, because I knew it. With what he can re-raise me, he must have a good hand, and pocket jacks is not the end of the sky. You can lay that down. I didn't, so I was out. It was my fault.
Yeah, we can play like this way and that way too, but I think we were not in the situation to play 50-50 because it was minimum 50-50 against Ace King.
I was really hoping for 50-50, that he maybe has Ace King. This is what I wanted to see.
After what we called.
Yeah, exactly. But unfortunately, it was pocket aces. So, yeah, you have to go for coin flips in a tournament. I'm a cash game player. As a cash game player, or in a cash game, a good cash game player is not putting the chips in for a race, for a 50-50 thing. Yeah, as a cash game player, you want to have 60% or more. In tournaments, you have to go for races. You have to go for 50-50 decisions. And I was hoping he re-raced me with Ace King, but no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it's a half success because half of it was an ace. It was an ace, but the other half it was also
an ace too.
Yeah. We have spoken about Interpoker. Interpoker. It's your new style, and you and your husband new.
It's a PokerStars online poker school. It's hosted by PokerStars and my husband, and we have an office and doing this site there. It's a big thing. It's intellipoker.com. And now maybe my husband is on a meeting with PokerStars tomorrow, or will be in a meeting. And the next decision is for this market because IntelliPoker has just in 1 year more than 100,000 registered users. So it's a big thing, and it's running very good. It's a lot of work, and now the decision is to go into different markets, and Italy will be maybe the next market. So you can have IntelliPoker in your language.
And when will be something in it?
Now, I think the decisions will be made in the next few weeks, and then if they decide to go on a different language or in a second language, and it's Italy, the work starts. So then there's a lot of more work. Then we have to look for people, for Italian spoke people who are able to work from Italy or to come to Germany in our office. This is a big thing, yeah.
And do you think about to open your range in countries to Hungary too? Because
yeah, there are a lot of poker is so growing. Poker is so big in the world now. So every market is interesting to be in. You know, I have poker is so it's crossing all over the world. I'm very often asked, for example, to go into or to have or speak to people on big management companies, and I'm talking about, for example, for risk management, because they ask me because I'm a poker player. Poker is in every corner, you know, and every country is interesting to be in. Of course, PokerStars is the biggest online network, and so of course they're interesting.
thank you for everything, and have a nice evening. And thank you for this interview for the F1Poker.eu.
You're very welcome. Thank you.